Be me. 29-year-old female, recently single, decide to get back into dating scene. Create profiles on dating apps expecting usual flood of matches. Instead, get maybe 5 matches in first week. Guys who do match barely engage in conversation. Most conversations die after few messages. Maybe I'm just rusty at this dating thing. Ask female friends about their dating app experiences. They're all having same problem with male engagement. Men seem less interested in dating than they used to be. Guys swipe but don't message, ghost after brief conversations. Ones who do meet up seem distant and uninterested. Start paying attention to social dynamics at bars and clubs. Notice men mostly stick to themselves or male friend groups. Rarely approach women even when getting obvious signals. Women having to initiate most interactions now. Guys polite but seem hesitant to engage beyond surface level. Attend friend's house party, expecting normal social mixing. Instead, see clear gender segregation throughout event. Men congregate in one area, women in another. Attempts to bridge groups met with polite but brief responses. Men seem uncomfortable with extended female interaction. Even attractive, friendly women struggle to hold male attention. Start questioning male friends about this apparent withdrawal. First conversation with my friend Jake reveals shocking perspective. Honestly, most of us have just given up on dating. Explains that modern dating feels like navigating minefield. Every interaction carries potential for misunderstanding or accusation. Why risk my career and reputation for temporary relationship? Describes how male colleagues avoid women at work entirely. Lunch meetings only in groups, never one-on-one conversations. Elevator rides in silence to avoid accusations of inappropriate behavior. Social media presence carefully curated to avoid any controversy. Friend Mark shares his perspective on dating app experiences. Women have impossibly high standards now. Describes matching with women who demand 6-figure incomes. Height requirements, specific car models, detailed appearance criteria. Average guys like me don't even register as options anymore. Explains how social media gave women access to top-tier men. Why settle for normal guy when celebrities slide into DMs? Unrealistic expectations created by constant validation online. Friend Dave talks about financial aspects of modern dating. Women expect men to pay for everything but treat us as equals. Describes dates costing hundreds of dollars for basic interactions. Pressure to demonstrate value through expensive restaurants and activities. Meanwhile, women split checks with female friends regularly. We're walking ATM machines, not romantic partners. Friend Chris discusses social pressure around masculinity. Everything traditionally masculine is now considered toxic. Opening doors, paying for meals, protective instincts, all problematic. Men confused about acceptable behavior in relationships. Damned if you do, damned if you don't in every situation. Safer to avoid interactions that could be misinterpreted. Friend Tony explains legal and social risks of relationships. One bad breakup can destroy your entire life. Describes friend who faced false domestic violence allegations. Restraining orders, custody loss, career damage from vindictive ex. Why give someone that kind of power over you? Social media allows women to destroy reputations instantly. Private moments become public humiliation with single post. Meet with Ryan, successful software engineer in 30s, explains why he stopped pursuing serious relationships entirely. Women want all benefits of traditional relationships without obligations. Expect men to commit resources while maintaining all options. Relationships become one-sided investment with minimal return. I've got hobbies, friends, career goals that fulfill me more. Explains how video games, travel, and male friendships provide satisfaction. Without drama, financial drain, or emotional manipulation. Attend singles mixer event, expecting engaged male participation. Instead, find ratio of 3 women to every man. Men present seem reluctant to engage deeply with anyone. Women aggressively competing for attention of few available guys. Guys leave early, while women stay hoping for connections. Talk to bartender, who's worked singles events for years. Men used to be majority at these things. Describes dramatic shift in male participation over past decade. Guys just stop showing up. Women keep coming, though. Notices men seem happier alone than women do. Male customers relaxed. Female customers often frustrated or bitter. Speak with male coworker about his dating experiences. Discovers he hasn't been on date in over 2 years. Women my age want men who are 10 years older and richer. Describes being rejected for height, income, or social media presence. Meanwhile, women his age date much older men exclusively. I'm invisible to women in my demographic. Explains how dating apps created unrealistic marketplace dynamics. Women overwhelmed with options, men overwhelmed with rejection. Most men give up after months of constant dismissal. Research online forums discussing male dating withdrawal. Discover massive communities of men who've opted out entirely, not bitter or angry, just rationally choosing alternative lifestyles. Focus on career advancement, fitness, hobbies, and male friendships. Going our own way rather than chasing female validation. Read thousands of stories about men finding happiness without dating. Freedom from emotional drama and financial exploitation. Ability to pursue goals without compromise or relationship maintenance. Many report improved mental health after stopping pursuit of women. Attend my cousin's wedding. Notice interesting dynamics. Single men at reception avoid catching bouquet or participating. When pressed about dating, give vague answers about being busy. Married men quietly advise single guys to stay unattached. Enjoy your freedom while you can, seems to be common sentiment. Even happily married men acknowledge downsides of commitment. Speak with male therapist about trends he's observing. Increasing number of young men reporting loneliness but avoiding dating. Describes clients who want companionship but fear modern relationship risks. Anxiety about false accusations, financial exploitation, social media drama. Many choosing isolation over potential relationship complications. Therapist notes that men seem more content alone than women. Visit brother at his apartment. Notice his lifestyle choices. Successful engineer living minimally but comfortably. Spends money on experiences, travel, and personal interests. Friend group entirely male. Social life doesn't include dating pursuit. I tried dating for years, just wasn't worth the hassle. Describes feeling more authentic and relaxed without female approval. No pressure to perform masculinity or meet impossible standards. Free to pursue interests that might be considered unattractive. Work on research project about declining marriage rates. Discover that men are driving trend toward permanent singlehood. Marriage rates plummeting as men opt out of long-term commitment. Women still interested in traditional relationship escalation, but men increasingly satisfied with alternative lifestyle arrangements. Interview older men about changes they have observed. Women today want everything but offer very little in return. Describes traditional relationship model where both partners contributed. Modern expectations place all obligations on men with few benefits. Smart men figured out they're better off alone. Explains how social media and feminism change relationship dynamics. Women empowered to leave at any time while men bear all costs. Rational response is avoiding system that exploits male labor. Attend speed dating event to observe male participation. Only 12 men show up versus 30 women. Men seem disengaged, going through motions without enthusiasm. Women competitive and aggressive in short time windows. Most men don't request second meetings with anyone. Event organizer admits male recruitment increasingly difficult. Men just aren't interested in formal dating processes anymore. Speak with male gym members about social lives and dating. Discover most have given up on romantic pursuit entirely. Focus on physical fitness, career development, and male friendships. Social lives revolve around activities rather than relationship seeking. Dating is too much work for too little reward. Describes feeling pressured to entertain and impress constantly, while receiving minimal effort or appreciation in return. Gym becomes sanctuary where men can focus on self-improvement. Visit male-dominated hobby groups like car clubs and sports leagues. Notice complete absence of relationship discussion or female pursuit. Men bonding over shared interests and activities. Social satisfaction derived from accomplishment and camaraderie. Relationships with women seen as distraction from meaningful goals. We're happier without the drama and expectations. Attend family dinner where single male relatives explain their choices. Women want men to be mind readers and emotional support systems. Describes exhausting process of managing female emotions constantly. Relationships become unpaid therapy sessions with sexual obligations. I'd rather pay for professional counseling and casual encounters. Separating emotional labor from physical intimacy makes sense. Professional services more honest than romantic manipulation. Research porn industry and escort services trends. Discover massive growth in male consumption of paid sexual services. Men preferring transactional interactions over relationship complications. Emotional connection pursued through male friendships instead. Physical needs met through professional arrangements. Eliminates manipulation, drama, and long-term financial obligations. Speak with male bartender at upscale establishment. Men come here to drink alone or with male friends. Describes shift from men trying to pick up women to avoiding them. Female customers often approach men who seem uninterested. Role reversal where women pursue reluctant male attention. Men seem content with solitary social experiences. Interview male travel blogger about solo male travel trends. Huge increase in men traveling alone or with male friends. Describes freedom of traveling without female accommodation needs. Ability to pursue adventure and risk without relationship constraints. Women want Instagram perfect experiences, men want authentic ones. Solo male travel allows for spontaneity and genuine exploration. Female travel partners require planning and comfort considerations. Visit male support group for divorced men. Discover many choosing permanent bachelorhood after marriage failure. Learned my lesson about giving women legal power over my life. Describes financial devastation and custody loss through divorce. Remaining members warn against repeating relationship mistakes. Focus on rebuilding wealth and maintaining freedom. Camaraderie among men who've experienced similar exploitation. Spend year researching male relationship withdrawal phenomenon. Realize that men aren't avoiding women out of hatred or fear. Making rational economic and emotional calculations about value. Modern relationships offer minimal benefits with maximum risks. Smart men choosing alternative paths to fulfillment and happiness. Women still operating under old assumptions about male desperation. But men have discovered they don't actually need female approval. Many report greater life satisfaction after abandoning dating pursuit. Focus on career, fitness, hobbies, and male friendships provides meaning. Romantic relationships become optional rather than necessary. Men are avoiding women because they've learned they're happier without them.